Hello, 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 hi, hi, hello. I'm Tosun the Viper. Welcome in. Hi. We're gonna be working on some Blender stuff today. Yay. Say hi to Matara. Matara Khan from Independent. The bug lady. I've been working on this model for a while now. We need to finish some of the animations and then she's gonna be ready for the game. Fun fact, I'm working on a game. This is for a fan game of another Vtuber called Centrea. Yeah. We're gonna put Matara in there. I have a few animations that I need to finish. But yeah, let's start working on that. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do them, but we'll see. Hanging. Okay, so the idea of this one is that she's gonna be hanging from the ceiling with her claws. And then she's gonna just drop on your head. That's the idea. So I should start with this pose, right? Look at that armature. Look at all those bones. We're gonna copy this pose. I'm gonna create a new action. And we we're gonna delete all of this. How long should I make this one? This is 30 frames per second. Is 1 second enough? I think 45 frames maybe. We can obviously adjust this later, so. Oh, this is gonna be painful. So she's gonna let go of the ceiling, and I want her to like open her claws, if that makes sense. Like I wind up, and then she's gonna like stab you. So I'm thinking turning her almost to the front of the camera. No, definitely need some rotation there. Maybe even the lower back. Yeah, something like that. On the legs. Should probably rotate the legs, right? And now the claws. The claws is the important part here. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, it's like she's open up her claws, ready to stab you. Have to do all the rest though. I should probably just reset these ones. No, maybe not. Maybe that was not a good idea. No, actually... oh my god, there's so many... There's so many bones. I don't even know what I'm doing. These one... Gonna go like here. Like that. This one should be like over here. That's a weird turn. I don't like that. Okay. Yep, something like that. I like it. The legs look weird now that I'm noticing. Probably has to do with the pole. Yeah. Okay. That's one pose of many. Well, this is not cyclic. Have to select everything. Clear cyclic. It's a little bit too fast. And then here, we're gonna repeat the same pose and we're gonna move it just a little bit. Maybe we could hold this pose for a little bit more. Then we're gonna stab. She's gonna land on the floor. Remember, she's falling from the ceiling. How do I do that though? How do I do that? Um. Hmm. Do I need another pose in between? No, I think I should just... we're gonna move the hips down. Ooh, that legs look so weird. I definitely need to move the pole. Uh, Hmm. That works well for the landing, I guess. Hmm. Hmm. The arms? The arms should move down a little bit, maybe. Okay, whatever. Now the claws. Yo, hello. Deus Ex Nexus. That's a cool name. Uh, hello, welcome in. It looks like Kaneki. False alarm. It is not Kaneki. There may be some resemblance. A little bit. I don't know. Uh, oh wait, I need to make... Oh, there's so many bones. We need to move this back, I guess. And this to the front. It looks really weird if you do that, but... Does it look like she's stabbing you? Or she's about to stab you? It has me as a command. Oh, that's right. Fun fact, this character I'm working on is for that game. And it so happened to be called Nexus. I could just move the pole here to make it turn the way I want, I guess. You didn't have to make a whole game about me. No, I'm blushing. Sorry, man. Maybe like that? Maybe I should add a pause in between here. Okay, we'll see how it looks when it's done. Let me try something here. Nope, bad idea. You stay there, I guess. My first time animating a model like this with so much stuff. Other characters I've done doesn't have this giant claws on the back. I don't have to worry about so much stuff. Okay, so she's hanging on the ceiling. She lets go. Opens her claws. And then when she lands on the floor, boom. She strikes. It's missing something, but I don't know what. I mean, I do have to repeat this pose here for a little bit of recoil. Also... that's better, I guess. It looks more like the one on the other side. Okay, let's try something. No, wait. I don't know what to do. I think I should add a pose here in between where she is still falling, but she closes her claws like this. And then here, what I do is move this down like this. really fast. So it looks like she's stabbing you, actually. What I could do is move these ones here. Where is... I'm just gonna copy everything that's lower class. There's so many bones. It's not even fun. We're gonna copy that pose. Place it here. Okay, it's too fast, but I have the right idea, I think. And here. And here, let's move this down. Oh, I need to move this up here, I guess. Okay, I think I have the right idea. Need to work on a little bit of the timing. Military mantis girl. That's exactly what she is. Except it's not a mantis. It's supposed to be a cockroach, but I mean that's what she says at least. It does look like a mantis. It's probably the cutest cockroach you're gonna see in your life. Let's add one recoil. Military mantis girl. I don't know. Anime is heavily competitive these days. True. That is very true. Even in Vtubing, I'm pretty sure there's another cockroach girl Vtuber that's also very cute. Here we're gonna move up a little bit. Wait, it's I just noticed the music. This is not from Tokyo Ghoul, isn't it? No, it's from Psychopaths, I think. But it's the same singer. Yeah. We were thinking the same thing. Why I was so focused that I didn't listen to the music. Yeah, it's the same band. Fun fact, the guy who made the Tokyo Ghoul opening has more music. And his other music is also bangers. I am a musician, noticing music is what I do. That's so cool. You're a musician? That's nice. What kind of music do you do? Do you play any instruments or something? How does that work? Yeah, now it looks more like a stab with the recoil. I think that's good. I like it. Anything that isn't country, guitar, and DJ. I sent 2 more collab requests to people today. Might as well be taken to a wall. No. You got this, man. I believe. I believe. You will have better luck. Okay, I think this one is ready. It may need some adjusting later, but for now I think it's good. We'll see if we can replicate it for the other side. We're gonna make the same. That's not what I meant to do. How do I delete this thing? Whatever. I was meant to press this one. We're gonna see if the symmetrize works. We have frames for everything here, right? Should probably be duplicating this instead. Okay. Copy, paste, flip. I am so close to having 300 music projects. 300! That's so many. That's so nice. I think that worked fine. I want to hope. It looks fine. That's the good part about Blender. You just have to do it once. And then you symmetrize. And everything works. Even with that number, hearing them every day starts to get annoying. Nah. Yeah, I bet it is. I think if you do anything way too many times, it starts to get annoying. Okay, that's one animation. We need to do at least 2 more. There's 2 that I'm thinking about doing, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use them. We just need 2 more. These are gonna be a little bit different though. Let's go to idle. Okay. We're gonna call these forward throw. Forward throw L. So fun fact about this character, she has an army of little bugs called the Momos. She's gonna throw them at you in the fight. We need to make an animation where she looks like she's throwing something. We're gonna delete all of these. This is not a cyclic animation. Clear cyclic. There we go. I should make her use the claws to throw things instead of just her hands. That is like the point of her character, I guess. Okay, first we need a wind up. We need a wind up. So she's gonna like lean backwards a little bit, I guess. Rotate the hips. So we all know the power of a throw comes from the hips. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the claws, at least the upper ones. What's the point of having the claws if I don't use them? Right? Okay, she's gonna throw 3. Is what I'm thinking. one after the other. So she's gonna throw two with the claws up here, and the third one maybe with the hand, maybe with another claw. No, I'm gonna use the claw back here. This one. So how do I do this actually? Oh, I always struggle when making new animations. Let's go front to back. This is gonna be really fast. Really fast movement. I need another... I need to keep this pose a little bit here. Uh... I want this to look like like this kind of movement, like a little bit of rotation, not rotation, like a circular movement. So maybe I need another frame in between. Or maybe I just can make it with just rotating the claw like that. No, I don't think so. Maybe too fast. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying to animate. This is gonna take a while. Let's see. I need to move the body too during this. Okay, let's figure out the movement of the claws first. And then we start with the with the body. We're just gonna repeat this same thing with the other ones, I guess. This is gonna be a long one. Maybe 60 frames. Do 2 frames, 2 frames, 4 frames. I think in the middle of here, I should start with this one. So 2 frames. Two more frames. Ooh, they're gonna clash with each other though. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need to move this first one lower down. Probably rotated a lot more too. Uh, yeah, I like that. I like that. There's so many keyframes. So this one starts here. Move it even further forward. This doesn't go here. Here. What is the game about? Okay, first of all, it's a boss rush game. Hack and slash. Like, think Mega Man Zero, maybe Hollow Knight. Think Hollow Knight, but just the boss fights. And not as difficult, of course. Not nearly as difficult. Something like that. The story of the game, it's so difficult to explain because it's about the lore of the Vtubers involved. So just the pantheons? Yeah, exactly. Kind of like that. The story actually is pretty simple. The main character has to fight some evil guys to save the world. Classic stuff. Maybe I could show you. If you don't want to go to my YouTube and watch the trailer. There is a trailer on my YouTube, did you know? When you said Boss Rush, I immediately thought of Kanagi Usagi. Based. That's true though. I didn't know that you had trailer on YouTube, but did you know that I had my music on YouTube? You have your music on YouTube. That's nice. I do have a YouTube. Actually, I'm working on a video about working on the character too. It's nowhere near to be done though. That's cool. I could check your music though. How do I find you? I don't think you can post links here in the chat, which is not gonna let you, but okay, that's a funny name. Is that your username on YouTube? I will look it up. Look it up later. Monthly dev vlogs. I would love to do monthly dev vlogs, but making YouTube videos is so hard, and it's so time consuming. Okay. So here in the middle, we're gonna here we're gonna start the movement of the last one. And 4. There is one person who just turns on the screen capture and just talk what he did this week for the game. Yeah, I guess you can make something really simple like that. It would be way easier. Maybe I should try doing that. Maybe after I finish this one video. Frequent updates instead of blog posts. Yeah. I mean, blog posts are also nice. Anything to stay active on YouTube and on social media, I guess, would be good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I have to figure out what to do with the body while this is happening. Also, I should add a little bit of movement to this clause in between. Just so they don't stay still while everything is happening. Yeah, you don't have to rewink to get the info you need. That is true. That is true. But if you make really short video updates, I think that could work too. You don't have to rewind because it's a very short video. Okay, here. I think I just leaned the body a little bit. something like this. And one last one at the end. She looks like she's headbanging. Yeah, the movement is too fast. For the claws is nice, but for the body it isn't. Maybe I should make the movement not as noticeable. Well, it's gonna be the same problem. Maybe instead of doing the movement 3 times for the 3 claw movements, I should make 2. Make one here. This is hip. Just that. No, this one's. So make one here. Maybe here. And here. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. It's a little bit off sync with the claws though, but yeah, like this one starts before the last claw is moving. Okay. I think that's okay. I don't want to waste more time on this. I could try to be here forever trying to make everything perfect, but we need to move the body though. The rest of the body. The arms, I think. So here. and here. Maybe even move the hips a little bit lower. Okay, now we copy. No, not you. We copy all of these here. Yeah, that looks better. I do believe these little details actually make a lot of a difference. Oh, I need to move the middle claw too. You. Yeah, that's better. Maybe add something here. Big song. True. Based opinion. Hi, Blue Key. Welcome in. Peak song from peak anime. No, wait. I haven't watched Domestic Girlfriend, actually. I only watched Gigok's video on it. And I was like, nah, I'm good. No idea what anime you're talking about? Exactly. Exactly. What you working on? We're making a character for a game. I'm making a fan game about Vtubers. And this character is gonna be a boss in the game. I'm doing I need one more animation after this. We can put her in the game and start coding. Working with all this claws is a mess. I don't know why I had to pick this one. There's a billion VTubers out there. I had to pick this one. I like this. I think I should make this wind up a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Let's make this 45 frames. Let's grab everything. No. This one. Yeah, that's better. Now make her jump in the air and do Big Bang Attack. That sounds like fun. I don't think she can do that though. She will have an attack where she throws a big Momo. That's something. Wait, actually I should show you what the Momos look like. Bangers some back to back. Bro, my playlist is full of bangers. Momo. This little guy. This character has an army of these things. She's gonna throw them at you. Now I was thinking of making them explode. Just for the lols. And one of those is gonna be really big. What type of game are you making? Go to my YouTube and watch the trailer. Nah. Wait, I explained this before. It's like a hack and slash boss rush. Like think Hollow Knight, but the Pantheons, something like that. Like just boss fights. It's nowhere near as good or as difficult as Hollow Knight. But I'm getting a deja vu, yeah. Maybe I should show the game before we continue. I think this animation is done. I need to mirror it. Like symmetrize it to the other side, but that's easy thing. Then we have one more animation to make. Open Godot. Godot. Why did you open in my other monitor? Why would you do that? Give me a second. Godot, why are you doing this to me? Whoop. There we go. That is actually Matara stage. I'm still working on the stage though. I just did this so I could have something in there. Let's press play. Let's press play and see what happens. You can not hear the music of the game, I think, right? I can hear the music of the game, but you can't. But we can solve that really easily. Godot. You go into game. There we go. So we're just gonna go to start. First time you play the game, it's like a cutscene and everything. Then you go to the stage select. I do have 2 stages ready. And now I'm working on the third one. Which is the character we just saw. So that is our main character, Centrea. She's a cyborg from the future. I'm not gonna explain the story. So right now, Matara is just gonna stand here and do nothing. And we can jump, we can double jump. We have our sword attack. We can dash. Anime Girl Tekken. I mean, it's not exactly a fighting game, so no Tekken, but Vtuber Tekken. There is a Vtuber fighting game out there. Someone made it. So yeah, that's the game. Let me show you a stage that's ready. Let's show this one. The stage is finished, I think. I don't think I can add anything else. That is Haruka. She's gonna start doing shenanigans here. She has all this plant stuff attacks. She has big horns. That's the deal. Why are you repeating the horn attack so much? That's not how it's supposed to work. So yeah, that's the game. You just hit this thing until it dies. You get the idea, right? That is the game. There's also a story and everything, but it's a work in progress. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, but it's so far away from being done. I think I scoped too big. It's the curse of the game dev. You always want to make too much content. Okay, let's mirror this one. This should be easy. Should. We're gonna go here. Ooh, there's so many keyframes. The good thing is here Blender does all the work for me. What? Okay, something weird happened in there. There's one claw that's not working properly for some reason. Maybe I forgot to flip one of them. She's alive. She's alive and she's acting up. I don't like that. Let me see what's happening. Okay, so those three claws moving is okay. Yeah, this claw here, the middle left, is acting up. Here probably has a weird keyframe. Middle claw L, middle claw R. What happens if I delete this? No, not that one. Speaking of bangers, shout out to Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Underrated openings and endings. So many bangers on that anime. This one should probably delete. I think that's it. No, there's still something weird. God damn it, Blender. Here, this thing is moving down. That is middle claw left. This one should stay there. Yeah, these two keyframes here are wrong. One, two. Oh, the upper claw is moving. This one on the left is also moving here. Well, I guess mirroring everything didn't work that well. That is upper claw right. We need to delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Oh, and the other claw is moving twice. Everything is wrong. Okay, we need to fix this one a lot. Kinda want to makes me want to delete everything and start over. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that crazy. We can fix this. This should be the last one moving. This last keyframe should be here, I think. So 31, 33, 35, 39. Here. It's gonna be this. You shouldn't have a keyframe here, I think. You're missing a keyframe here. Uh, Okay, and then there's this one. One, two, three. This frame here is wrong. And probably this one too. That looks a little bit better. I think I fixed it. Okay. That took a lot of work. I need only one more. There was two I was considering, but I don't think I'm gonna use them. And if I do use them, I can do them later. Okay. You're gonna be called upward throw. And for this one, she's gonna throw things like up. I'm thinking there's a boss fight. I think it's in Mega Man 02, either 2 or 3. That is the Fox Lady, Fox Star something. She does an attack where she's on the middle on the screen and she throws like flames, like in an arc to the sides, to both sides at the same time. I kind of want to do that. Actually, Mega Man 0, Fox Star, Fox Boss. You eat Fox Stars. This one. This guy who beat them no damage is probably gonna be too fast to... No, not the ads. Yeah, that attack's cool too, but I'm not gonna do that. Come on, do the attack I want to see, please. He's gonna kill her before she does the attack. God damn it. What is this quality? This one. That one. Where she throws like the things around her. I'm just gonna copy paste this attack because it looks cool. She throws 4 first and then she throws 2 in between. Yeah. How do I do that? Oh, it's gonna be a lot of work for this one too. I can already feel it. Get rid of all of that. Okay, so same thing. Should probably make it the same duration as the one I just did. This is gonna be probably even longer. It's 15 frames of wind up plus 4. Here. So 15. So she probably will have to like face the camera. Crouch a little bit. Should probably move this too. Okay, how is she gonna throw the things? Probably should use the claws again. But maybe the lower claws is gonna be difficult to make them throw something upwards. Maybe 4 with the claws and 2 with the hands. I'm thinking making the claws like wind up like this. And then they just move like this really fast. That's where she throws the thing. I'm not sure how this looks. Maybe I could move them even further up. Why do you bend like that? No, it's the song. God damn it. Reminds me I have to keep playing Silk Song. Where the hell is the... Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. That is so weird. I don't know where to put this. How do I make this bend properly? Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Another banger song from my favorite anime that didn't get a third season. Ever. Okay. Have the wind up. Or maybe 5 frames. Maybe I should move this to 20 just to work with nicer numbers. Here we explode. Yeah, this looks kind of weird, but in a good way. She's gonna throw 4 things here. Then I should do another throw with the hands, I guess. Let me see. We have another wind up here. Small wind up. I could copy this pose maybe. Except for the claws. The upper ones. Oh, I need to keep this pose a little bit here. So let's move these here. Mm. Okay. A little bit too fast, I think. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one last roll here. I'm actually gonna copy this pose. And here we're gonna move the arms up. Hope it doesn't look too weird. Oh, I forgot the shoulder pads are linked to the chest, not the arm. If she lifts her arms, it's gonna clip. Poor Matara, she cannot lift her arms. I don't think I can get away with this. Only lifting this much up. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna use the claws again then. Um, Then I should wind up the claws way more then. Doesn't look good. No, what do I do? Maybe I should just throw 4 and call it a day. Or maybe I just do longer wind-ups. Let's see. Yeah, we need a way longer wind-up at the end, and I think we can fix this. We can fix it. Trust the process. This is wind-up. Throws. Follow-up. Start of the wind-up. This part needs to be longer. Looks a little bit better. I will have to copy this one then too. Wait, deja vu. I did mention Katekyo Hitman Reborn earlier, right? This song is also from that anime. Another banger. Maybe I shouldn't put my playlist. It distracts me. There's too many bangers. think I can work with this. I can live with this. That's 53 frames. Wait, I need a recoil here at the end. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. I have to symmetrize this, and it's probably gonna work horribly wrong like it did in the previous one. Or maybe not. Who knows? So, alright. Let's grab each one of these. Paste flip. Hmm. Okay, I can live with this. Oh, it's been 2 hours already. There's no way. God damn it. Okay, I think it's time for a break. I'm hungry, actually. I'm gonna go look for something to eat. We're gonna take a small break. I'm gonna keep working on this a little bit more. Actually, just close this. I think we have all the animations we need right now. So I'm gonna start coding. We're gonna do a little bit of coding, see if we can do one of the attacks work for Matara. Yep. But first a break. Be right back. Just a couple of minutes. Bye. Hello? Hello? I'm back. Hello? Where's my thingy? Here it is. We have successfully created Matara Khan from Independent. We did a bunch of animations. A bunch of crazy stuff. I think we're ready to put her into the game. I'm gonna start coding a little bit. So we'll see if I can make one of her attacks work. You'll have to excuse me for a little bit though, because I need to eat something. I was starving. And I need to eat at certain hours on the day. So I'm on a treatment for... I was sick of my stomach a few weeks ago. Yeah. I don't know what attack I should start with. I don't think there's any easy one. I should probably start making the momos work too. That's gonna be fun. I should actually open godot in the meanwhile. And explain a little bit about the stacks I'm thinking. So I took a lot of inspiration from Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero. One of the attacks I'm thinking, or that I'm planning on doing, is Matara's climbing to the ceiling and then dropping on your head. She will also throw stuff, throw the momos. Are the kind of attacks I'm thinking. So she will use these banners on the background to climb to the ceiling. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I should start with that one because it's easy. Let's see. Need characters. Matara. Need to export. Yeah, use drag and drop. The newly... Not here, here. I need to... I haven't extracted any of the animations, right? Okay, I think I marked the ones that I needed to be moving. Hanging move. This one has to be looping. Should I just... I'm just gonna click everything. I don't need everything, but I'm just gonna throw them all in here. I need stage start. Keep custom tracks. That is very important. Damage. Probably needs custom tracks. Other than that, I'm not sure. Okay, let me finish to eat this thing. And we're gonna start coding. Okay. Also, I'm probably gonna need this. Matara. Here we have the Matara boss. He has a bunch of stuff here to make it work. Halt, hitbox. And we have the attacks. To climb. Climb, drop, throw, center throw, ceiling throw, roll. You should start with climb, maybe? Let me go to Haruka. Yeah, I think I just need to make sure to stop attack at the end. That's all. I have an entire system here for attacks, which I'm not gonna explain how it works, but We just need to give it a probability of her using the attack, and here on the perform function, we just code everything that we need. So it's been a while since I've coded on this thing, actually. What I'm thinking here is her like doing a mini small jump. Towards one of the banners and then start climbing. I forgot I have that. This is gonna return vector 2, vector 3. Um, 9.6. .61 probably. Uh, 9.610. It's not gonna be always that banner, but just for start, we're gonna use just that one. Queen. Property. This could be a vector too, actually. Boss. Position X. Jump target X. Duration. I don't know. Let's do something like that. Set ease. Set trans. Runs sign. I'm just gonna copy this. Position Y. And I'm actually gonna use back easing, I think. Back is out. I want to see what happens with this one. Is out. Trans back. gonna await when finished if state okay, so this should make her jump into the banner. I need to play the animation too. I need to turn around. If jump target X greater than boss position X and boss is if the target is greater, then it means it's on my right. If I'm not looking right, I should look right. Boss. Turn around. Okay. So we look to the banner we're gonna jump at. Then we play the animation. Boss. Play. How do I change the animation? I think I have like this. Yeah, I do really have it like this. Okay. Animation play. Jump R if boss is looking right, else jump L. We need a sound effect here probably. I do have a default word var jump sound effect audio stream boss where do I have no this thing has its own specs. Yeah. 15. Okay. The facts. I'm gonna sign that immediately, otherwise I'm gonna forget. This effects. Boss. Well, I have it in Haruka. But I think I'm gonna use the same one. How did that happen? Bro. I cannot do this. I have to duplicate it, right? Duplicate. Okay. That was unnecessarily complicated. Okay, we look at the banner. We jump. After we jump, animation, play, climb. I think it was called. Yeah. And we want to make another twin. Position Y. Climb target. No, I need a number here. Climb target, climb duration. Matara. 8. Maybe a little bit lower. 10.8. Wait. When finished. And we need to play the last animation. Minor than 0. And boss is looking right. Turn around. Leave. Boss. Position X greater than 0. And not looking right. Turn around, play hanging L. I already forgot the name of all the animations I did. Hanging. I think that should do it. I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure if the timing and the easings are the correct ones, but there's only one way to know. think I have to... Actually, I'm gonna comment this for now. For testing. She has a list of attacks she can do here. So I'm gonna delete everything. So she can only pick that one. I'm scared. I'm scared. I feel like something bad is gonna happen. I should probably lower the music here. I should make a way for testing the stages faster. I also need to add the wink. She's supposed to wink there at the beginning. Okay. Kinda works. A little bit slow at the beginning. But it kinda works. She's hanging in the ceiling. You cannot see her actually, because the music is blocking it. Let's try again. I'm pretty sure this one was... Did I mark as looping? Hanging. I didn't. Okay, so the jump needs to be way faster. The climb duration could be a little bit faster, maybe. Let me actually hide the music thing just a little bit so you can see her. Climbs to the ceiling. You need to add the transitions between animations. But other than that, I think that's good. I just need to get the targets. This is gonna be tricky. This was 9.6. The next one is at 3.3. 3.5, let's say. Yeah. 3.5. Next one should be minus 3.5. And next one should be minus 9.6. Yeah. I could make it 9.5 just to make things simpler. Maybe. So we're gonna do if what's the middle between 9.6 and 3.5? Let's do it with 0.5 just to make it easier. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. Matara. Yeah, let's go with 6.5. So I'm calculating the distance or where she's standing to see which banner is closer. It's minus 6.5. Return vector 3. Actually, our target vector 3 0 1.0 0. Let's do minor equal here. Minor. I just use 6 here. I think that should do it. Yeah, let's try again. Oh, I forgot to add the transition between the animations. That's gonna be very, very annoying. Or maybe I should set the default one. Yep, she just goes and climbs to the ceiling. Matara, animation player. Transitions. There is a way to set the default. Hmm. How did they do it for the other ones? Is it on the boss script? Hmm. Haruka bosses. Did I really set them up one by one? I think that for most for most I did the transition in the animation itself, so I didn't need blending. On the idle one, maybe? No, it's all zero. That's so weird, huh? Ugh. I'm gonna do them here. Jump out. Climb. And from climb. From climb to hanging. I'm gonna do the blink too here. I was sure I've done it before, but I think I did it on another project for testing. I'm gonna go to stage start. Actually, 0. There we go. Discrete. And I think this should be 75. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Ugh. Let me try again. Just one more before we start calling something else. Yeah, the way it turns around on the ceiling, it's a little bit weird, but other than that, I think it's fine. Now she's hanging on the ceiling. Okay. That's not really an attack, but it works like an attack. That's one done. I need probability. If pause dot position y minor 1 return, I don't know, 0.5, else return 0. So she's only gonna climb when she's on the floor because it makes sense. So if she's above the floor, the probability is gonna be 0. Actually, I should calc this probability. There's this formula I have. 1 minus... So we are also counting the previous attacks. If she did the attack recently, is not gonna do it again. Or is less likely just gonna do it again. Okay, what do we do next? Since we have the climb, I think the next natural step is to do the drop attack. This one. She's gonna walk through the ceiling, and once she's above the player, she's gonna drop. That is the idea behind this attack. And actually I have something really similar on another boss. So I can actually copy some of this maybe. It's gonna be tricky to... Let's see. Purpose of effects. This is the inverse of the climb attack. She can only do this if she's in the ceiling. Should I do this with process like I did it here? I think I just want to... I want to copy this code. I don't want to think. Okay, if past me is correct, this should make the... It should make Matara move on the ceiling. We need to play the animation though. We have our moving animation. It's gonna start moving, and when she reaches the end, or when she is above the player or she reaches the edge of the screen. She's gonna fall. Oh, I have the blends here. That makes so much sense now. I forgot about this. I forgot you could do the blend times here. I kinda want to copy this too. Did I forgot about this. That would have been bad. Let me copy this and see what I can use and what not. Okay, damage, I'm gonna check the damage later. Actually, no, I'll do it now. We have a drop. This is 1:15 seconds, roughly. That should be falling time. And for this one, we're gonna use something fast at the beginning. It'll probably be linear. Actually, no, we want to be slow at the beginning. So sign is out, maybe? No, sign is in. Display. Drop as effects. Ugh. No, thank you. Okay, this part is done. Here we transition to the next. Where should we look? And what is this? I don't think I need this twin here. And this is the turnaround. The other boss has like a slow turnaround animation. I don't think I need any of this here. I just need to decide on what way she's gonna look after she falls. And to do that, I don't know. I don't know. You could look at the player. I have a look at player, right? Look at player. Let's try with this. I think this should be enough. Oh, I need the claws effects at some point. I will need a timer for that. Or I could use the animation, actually. Also, I need the sound effect. I don't know what effects I'm gonna use. With this tool, we should actually have a loop between climb and drop. So Matara should be constantly moving here. Let's see. She's gonna jump, she's gonna climb. Now she's gonna start moving. She used climb again. Okay, she's constantly jumping. What happened there? Oh, it's greater than 9. I'm dumb. Let's say greater than 6. Let's try again. It's gonna work. Trust me. Eventually it will work. Why do you keep doing that? That makes no sense. Oh, it's because I didn't add the attack to the list of attacks. I'm so stupid. I'm actually stupid. Here. Drop. That's it. I fixed it. This time is fixed for real. I promise. Also, why is climb not looping? Okay, let's try again. This time for real. It's gonna work. Why is it not playing the animation? What just happened? What is this empty? Oh, is okay, I know what it is. I'm noticing so many things. God damn it. It's called hanging move, not hanging moving. First thing. Why do I have Blender still open? Well, whatever. This is the empty that showed in the godot. Is the reference I was using. We don't need this anymore. I will have to re-export this later. Hanging move. Effects. That is what I meant to do. Drop effects. 15. Bro, please. Please work. Okay, she should climb to the ceiling. Once up there, gonna start moving like that. Okay. The fall is a little bit slow. There's no easing between the fall and the... The fall needs to be way faster. I need to rotate. Wait, there was a transition there. Was when I turn around. But it doesn't have the transition. I see. Okay, climb. Okay, here, when I climb, if boss position X, eight. Greater The middle ones were 3.5, so let's do 5 here. We're gonna make her face back. Then we need to rotate again here. Rotate 10 degrees. Why? It's gonna be 90. If is something like that. Minus 90 on left. Yep. What else? Probably should make her turn around. No, this is correct. This is fine. I'm trying to think a way to make the transition between animations smoother, but and here. Look at player. Yeah. I think I should delete that. Let's try again. Oh, I forgot to change the time of the fall. God damn it, I always forget something. Okay, I think it works. Just gonna keep moving on the ceiling. Okay, let me see few details. I think I'm gonna call it for today. It's been good progress. But I want to see a few more details. On the climb, I probably should change the damage. And here we need to change the time of the fall. Kind of want to touch the climbing animation a little bit. She got me actually there. I think the speed for the fall is really good. Deals so much damage too. Okay, if she reaches the end, she drops. That's good. Maybe the movement on the ceiling could be a little bit faster. But I think it's okay. How does that not hit me? It was so close. Maybe I should make her hitbox bigger doing that. Because like, only the body has a hitbox. The claws doesn't have a hitbox. I'm really happy with the moving on the ceiling animation. How the legs move there. I really like that. That one was very difficult to make. I think the transition between is climbing here and then poop, she pops into position. I would like to make that a little bit smoother somehow. I think that's the only detail. And I need an SFX for the claw. I have to look for a sound. We don't need transition time here. No, it's on the climb. Here. But I have the turnaround. Turnaround is gonna ruin everything. Okay, I think I overshot. .6. Maybe I should, when I rotate her, do it with a twin. I don't know. I think that's good enough for now, though. Maybe I should not use turnaround here. Instead, do a twin for the rotation. The same duration of this blend. Because turnaround plays ill in between. So yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, but I think that's good progress for now. We did a lot with Matara. We did the animations that I was missing. We managed to put her into the game. We have 2 attacks already kind of working. I need a few more. I need to make the Momo projectile. I think I'm gonna do that next stream. So the attack that she's missing is throwing stuff. I don't even have the Momo model import here, right? No, I don't. Whatever. She's gonna throw things. That's gonna be her other attacks. Good progress for today, but I'm gonna call it. I'm exhausted. So yeah. Before I go, plans, really quick. Next stream should be tomorrow. Yep. And then after that on Friday. We're gonna keep working on this on Friday. Tomorrow I probably be playing Cuphead. So other than the game development thing, I do Cuphead speedruns. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing that. And then on Friday we're gonna continue working on Matara. Yep. That's the plans. That's the stream. That's everything. I've been Toson the Viper. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. That's gonna be the stream. Thank you. Bye bye.